Hey guys, I'm back again with another concept video for you. This will actually be episode 4 of my Minecraft concept series, the mini series that I'm doing on all these crazy ideas. So guys, before we get into it, as you can see, I've got a doozy for you guys today. Before we get into it guys, please smash those buttons, give it a like, leave a comment below. Also, share this on your favourite social media. It'll be much appreciated, guys. Alright, so let's get stuck right into it here. Now, a lot of you are probably already like, oh, Struth Data, this looks like a little bit about, looks like the episode 1 concept video you had with the mob bulldozer / conveyor belt. Yes, you are 100% right, and to all those people that skipped that episode, if you sort of want to fully know what's going on, I suggest go watch that. Playlist is in the description below for all the episodes. So anyway, quick rundown, let's just quickly do this. Alright, so pretty much what actually happens is these slimes, I call them Bobs. So yeah, Bob here is in a minecart, and he's riding over the top of fence palings here, or fences in Minecraft, and pretty much the fence in Minecraft have an invisible half a block on top, which jacks the Bob up high enough to push things off some half slabs I've got in there. That's pretty much a quick rundown, but episode 1, I sort of had it flat. Now, as you can see, you're probably like, wow, Daddy, you've got this sort of sideways and modified and all sorts of things. Well, guys, that's totally true, because I've actually managed to squeeze some more speed out of it. There's a reason why she's all done like lopsided like this. Bloody Struth. So, let me explain. So he's loading into the chamber right now, the Bob is. He's now locked into the chamber. There, he's locked in, and off he goes. He could be pushing mobs in there right now. That's fantastic. So anyway, as you can see, every time he jumps off a fence here, or a block, he pretty much skips half the next block. As you can see, so see how he skips half the next block? And it's not much until the next block. So therefore increasing the speed, because a flat version of this goes slow all the time. This actually goes a little bit fast, skips half a block. A little bit fast, then skips half a block. You see what I'm saying? Like, Struth, this speed has increased a little. So we squeeze, what I say, 20%, maybe 30% more speed, going vertical like this. Down, and as you can see, she's working quite well, and it's running quite brilliantly. Now, before somebody says you can't build dirt in survival, well, guess what? I've actually already started on a version 3 times bigger than this, on a survival series called Minecraft Down Under. My donators will know what's going on. They're a bit ahead of YouTube. But yeah, and I've already hit some problems and everything. I thought I'd come over to a super flat world and sort of build it and add it to my concept series here to show off what's coming up in Minecraft Down Under. Alright. So anyway, we should fly in here. Crikey, bloody Struth. Well, there's probably a lot of loot on the ground already. Yeah, there is a lot of loot. Oh, Struth. Okay, let's go up inside and I sort of show you a little bit around in here. Struth. Here we go. So as you can see, it's pretty much exactly as I said originally. Well, here we go. We can actually see it in action here. We got the Bob dozer pushing down, but it's like the original episode 1. It's just on a vertical slant. That's all the difference is. So here, the Bob, the large slime, will literally push all these mobs off. It's really pulsatey. So what I mean about pulsatey, like there could be a big group that spawn, then all of a sudden you're raining in mobs, then it stops for a little bit. So there's another group over here. Oh, crikey, there's a group over here. I don't think I even loaded this chamber with a slime. My bad. Yeah, there's no slime in this chamber. I should have loaded that chamber. See, that would have increased the speed even more. That's a my bad there. But, as you can see, it works quite well. Now, there was a couple of problems I had to overcome in my vanilla series. Is that we actually have to bring the Bob right to the edge. I mean, literally to the edge and over. Because if you dropped this guy here straight down onto a track, and it's not going to go. It's literally not going to go close enough to the edge, if you know what I mean. So it actually push the mobs to about there, and the mobs won't fall off, which is no bloody good. And you can't have anything blocking the way. So the fence gates are open, so they're like transparent. So pretty much what I had to come up with was a Bob that actually went right to the edge and just a bit over, then come back in. You see what I'm trying to say? So, and that happens. See, look, he comes right to the edge and then goes back in. Bloody brilliant. So we sort of designed that in my single player series there, yeah, we had to get over that little hump, but I used gates and water canals to do that because, which is really cool because you can grab minecarts like even halfway off the edge and bring them back in. See, he gets right off the edge there, and then he sort of comes back in and locks and loads back onto the track. Off he goes. So, as I was saying before, I'm building one of these but 2 or 3 times the bloody size. And that means I'm probably going to put 2 or 3 times the large slimes in here to make it like an actual conveyor belt, okay? So that's going to be the whole plan when it comes to building this. Well, I am building this in 3 times the bloody size. To increase the speed even further. And as you can see, it's not actually all that dark in this room. There's lots of glass and lots of shine through and all that crazy stuff. I wish I had one on that one because that's just such a waste. But yeah, there's lots of shine through. Oh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? That looks pretty. But lots of shine through. So what I want to do, and I'm going to say this to my fans that are actually watching watching the Minecraft Down Under series, my vanilla series, what I plan to do is try to get every bob in sync with each other. So there will be, I'm hoping to get, let's say there'll be a line of bobs across there, then a line of bobs halfway up, then a line of bobs up there, like making it really conveyor belty like. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Also, I'm going to try to develop a sync system. That's right, so I can get them all in sync and turn it off and on at any, like a bob storage, slime storage, so I can turn it on and off. So that's going to be quite difficult, as you can imagine. So there's a lot of hurdles to overcome when it comes to building this in survival. But everybody knows that as long as you name the bob here, as long as you name the slime, anything you want, which I call them bob, and anything you want, they won't despawn, and they'll constantly be here for you. That's right, they'll be here forever. Bye-bye, guys. Whoa. As I said, it's not the fastest farm in the world, but it works pretty well. It's not the fastest farm in the world. Let's get away from it because we're kind of decreasing the spawn rate, which is unfortunate. See, we got to get sort of back a bit. We're decreasing the spawn rate, unfortunately. But I don't usually build the fastest farms. I used to like to build the unique farms. And this here is definitely a unique farm. And once this thing is like 2 to 3 times taller than it is now, holy bloody smokes, and then 2 or 3 times more bobs, oh, and some systems, and redstone, and on and off, and dark chambers, and covering all the glass up is obviously key as well. Get rid of all that light that must be screwing up spawn rates as well. You know, there's lots to this farm. Look at that. Look at that. There is lots to this farm that's got good potential, if you know what I mean. Good bloody potential. Alright, I think you guys are up to date with this farm here. But yeah, I am definitely building this. Well, I am currently building this on my vanilla series, guys. So, if you want to see it built in survival, well, you can do that. It's going to be bloody interesting. Definitely bloody interesting. Okay, I think we're going to call it now. As I said at the beginning of the video, please smash all those buttons, leave comments, suggestions, and all that at the below would be much appreciated. If you really like this idea, please feel free to share it on your favourite social media. This is definitely an interesting idea here, especially using slimes. You could use Elder Guardians. That would work too, if you had access to that many Elder Guardians. Just saying, slime are a lot easier to capture. A lot easier to capture and put in a minecart. Very easy. But you could use ghast, and I've been criticised before. Like, everyone was like, "Oh my god, just use a ghast from a nether." Ghasts are a little bit harder to capture, and it's been done before. There's like I think a video called the Sweeper, but that was in the nether, not in the overworld. So making it easier on you capturing these guys here, but it's working brilliantly. Chugging away. Just chugging away. Alright, I've got to stop chin wagging here and get off. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch yous all later.